What is up, YouTube? Trade Mode James coming at you today on Saturday. What is the date today, guys? It is March 27th, 2021. This is my Moonwatch number 10 video, guys. Woo! We did it. We made it to 10. Let's go. We did it, guys. All right, guys, we got a bloody week. We had a really, really bloody week. We really did. We did have a big jump up, and then we had a crash, all right? So we're going to talk about it all right here. This is going to be... I'm going to try to make this under 10 minutes, guys. A lot of these videos, the average watch time is about 12 minutes. So let's make it quick today, all right? There's not a lot to talk about as far as Microvision, but we're going to go through this chart together. I'm going to show you guys what I do and how I analyze the price action. And we're just going to start with a naked chart here, guys. This is stock ticker MVIS. This is Microvision, guys, okay? Let's go ahead and do what I do first. All right, the first thing I do is I find the flag, okay? So I find the flag pattern right here. All right, I'm going to draw my trend line in, okay? And guys, just so you know, this is a 1 hour chart. This is a 1 hour chart. So each candle represents 1 hour of time, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and draw this trend line in here. And we're going to do this kind of quick, so it might not be too accurate, but we're going to get it as tight as we can, all right? We're going to do it like that, all right? Guys, check this out. So this trend line right here is super duper respected, guys. This trend line is mega respected, all right? We haven't had a break on this trend line ever, actually, since the beginning of this move over here in December 2020. All right, I could draw this trend line all the way down here, and you know, it's still every touch point, guys. I want to go over this, okay? Every single touch point on this trend line has caused a big move up, all right? So when we look at here, let's look at here. We got a touch point here, big move up, all right? We got a touch point here. Oops. We got a touch point here. We got a big move up, all right? Huge move. This is the biggest move. All the way up here to 2420, guys. That's a huge move, all right? We got another touch point here, down here at 1010 after that first market crash. None of us like this. This was very scary for a lot of people. But, guys, I had this trend line drawn in, and I wasn't too scared. I thought around somewhere up in here, once we broke below this, you know, 14-15 area, something like that, that we probably would touch the trend line. And, you know, we did. I didn't expect it, and I didn't think we were going to do it, but we did, all right? We did. And we rebounded like a boss all the way back up here to what is this, 1928? I think we did 1928. That's a huge move up, guys. Absolutely huge. We actually came up here to about 1860 and consolidated, and then had this little jump up to 1928, which I was so happy about that day. We were watching this live on the stream, and man, I thought we were going to close above this 1920, guys. And we're going to get into this right here here in a second. I'm going to show you guys why this is so important. All right, we got up here and we did bounce right off the top of this trend line. Had a huge crash down, guys. Look at this, supply and demand zones. If you don't know what supply and demand zones are, I'm sorry. If you don't know what supply and demand zones are, you need to check them out. All right. This was all these things played into one big move. Supply and demand zone. The market crashed. There's a huge volume of short going on right now, guys. This stock is being highly shorted. All right. 67% of the volume is short. All right, there's a lot of shorting going on. This stock is being highly short attacked, okay? And it's not the retail traders that are doing it. I'll tell you that much right now. I don't think any retail trader is shorting Microvision right now, so that tells you a lot who's shorting this stock and what they're doing. It's highly illegal, and I don't know how they can get away with it. But, you know, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is, all right? So we did have this touch point here, and we had a big move up, all right? To the top. Then we crashed down here. Now we're touching again, guys. We're touching again. All right. This trend line is super respected, so I'm not worried about going lower than this because we haven't ever broken lower than this trend line since the beginning of this big boom. Okay, we just haven't done it. It's super respected, and I think that it's too respected to really go down below it. Could we do it? Yes. I'll tell you why. All right. The only reason that we could break below this trend line here is because you could make the argument that this is consolidating here and here. Okay, but a lot of the consolidation is really happening up in here. Right, so we had this up, down. This was the market crash right here after the speech, I think, and we dropped down here and we rebounded fairly quickly back up into this zone of consolidation. So you could argue that if you want to make the argument that the consolidation is on this big area right here, then you could say we could see a touch back down to this 1010 here and then make our way back up, consolidating between $10 basically in 1920 or 1930, okay? So that could happen if you want to make that argument. However, I don't think that that's going to happen, guys. I just don't. I don't see that happening, and you know, that's just me basing what I'm saying off the price action. All right, I don't see that happening. All right, we're gonna bounce off this trend line and make our way back up, and you know, I think we're going to be back up in the $17 range sometime early next week. That's what I think, guys. And let me tell you why I think that. All right. Number one, price does not want to stay in this zone. Okay. It does not want to stay in the zone it's in. All right. So if we're consolidating here on this 1 hour chart between here and here, let's zoom in real fast so you guys can see this. All right. This is consolidation. All right. All you got to do in any market is look to the left. If you want to try to predict what's going to happen in the future, okay, you just got to look left, right? So if I look left in this zone, there's not a lot of action in this zone right here, okay? There's just not. Look at this. I want you guys to look at this. There's not a lot of action in this zone. Price does not want to be in here, okay? That's what that tells me. Price does not want to be in the zone. So what happened here? We came down into this zone. We fell through it without hardly any resistance, okay? There's almost nothing stopping this. This just came crashing down below this zone. Same thing on the way up, guys. Look at this. Crashing through on the way up. Nothing stopping it, all right? Big candles, okay? That tells me that price doesn't want to be in this area. It just doesn't. All right, so if I look left some more, what do I see here? When we came up in this zone, price just shot straight through it. One huge candle. All right, we wicked off in here a little bit, but for the most part, we consolidated right here above this zone. This was support, okay? And this is a very respected level of support. If you guys look at this, we got support right here. 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 All right, and that's just what I think is going to happen as soon as we break back above this line. All right, so basically in a nutshell, price does not want to be in this zone. And if I go all the way back, if I pull up like the monthly and I go all the way back to the left, you'll see the same thing. In this, there's almost no action in this zone. All right, and that is very powerful. Okay, this zone does not want to be, price does not want to be in the zone. It's just obvious. So I think that this consolidation is good for us. I think we're building up some pressure. And like I said on the stream yesterday was it, that we would probably break that trend line, the smaller trend line, and come down and touch the bottom of this zone, where this trend line is. So we got a big touch point right here. We got two things happening. We're touching the bottom of the consolidation zone and the trend line at the same time. All right, and that's a big deal. I think that's very powerful. So I said if we did that, if we broke that little small trend line, which we did, that we would come down and touch this and probably bounce back up and close somewhere above $14, $14.10, something like that, towards the top of this consolidation zone. And that's pretty much what we did, guys. We bounced off and we ended the day with a blue candle on the hourly with some nice wickage. We got some buyers coming in. We got some buy pressure here that looks like we're probably going to make our move back to the top side on Monday, hopefully. I don't know if we'll break out of the zone on Monday, but we will probably more than likely go up to the top of the zone. If not, we might come back down and touch it again, but I don't think we're going to break it, guys. I just don't. It's very powerful, all right? For a trend line to be respected this long, that shows power. It shows stability, and that's important, all right? It really is. So we got that going on for us. We talked about this zone, how much action there really isn't in this zone. So the fact that we're still in here is kind of shocking, you know what I mean? So I think we're going to make our way up, and we'll probably be back up in this area fairly shortly, guys. All right, let's find the golden zone, guys. Let's find the golden zone. So let me remove this real quick. Oh, this is taking a minute. I got a lot of these. Trying to go through this fast for you guys, so there's not too much time. We're just sitting here doing nothing. All right, that's good enough for now. We'll remove these. All right, guys, so to find my golden zone, I'm going to pull out my Fibonacci retracement tool. Where is that thing? Where are you at, Fibonacci? Are you in here? Where did you go? There you go. All right, so we're going to take it from the big move to the top, from the top to the bottom, right? This 1010 to this 1920 to the 1010. We get our golden zone here. So what I'm going to do is oh, here's my little toolbox. I'm going to draw in my golden zone, guys, all right? So we're going to do it from right here. So this zone right here is a 61.8 to the 50% retracement, to the 61.8 to the 50%. That is the golden zone. That's a retracement zone. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much trouble today. That is our big golden zone, okay? So what happened here? We came up, we broke down through this golden zone, came all the way down to the bottom trend line, and we made our way back up into this golden zone. You can see here, price likes being around here, okay? We got touch points here, 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 here. So price likes to be in this area, this in between this, what is this, about 17 and 1880, something like that. It's very vague, but it looks like it likes to be in this area, okay? So this is our big golden zone. Let's draw one from this most recent move down. So if I draw from that, we're going to pull a golden zone about right here. So we're going to do it like this. All right. So we got that zone going. And like I said, I'm trying to do this fast, so it's not going to be too tight. But guys, so we need to get back up in this one first. This is the first thing we need to do. All right. We got to get back up in this zone. Okay. And I think in order to do that, we're going to have to break through this level right here, which, like I said, this is kind of vague because I'm doing this kind of fast. All right, but this is the top of the consolidation zone that we're in right now. So like this 1420 ish area, okay, 1422, something like that. All right, which as you can see here was used as support. All right, as you can see here, it was used as support. So once we break above this 1420, that's when we're going to see that move to the upside. I think hopefully we can break through this and use it as support. Okay, so we got these golden zones, and price wants to be around here, guys. It just does. These big dips are just the market crashing. It's just the stock being short attacked. There's a lot of things that go into play with this, but I think organically and naturally the stock wants to be up in this area. It just seems very obvious to me at this point from looking at the action and just you know, using what I know, and just that's just what it seems like to me. Okay, so we got our golden zones here. All right, and let's see, what else can we do here? What else can we throw on this? Honestly, there's really not much more, guys. There's just not. I want to find a whole bunch of stuff to talk about, but there's just not. We're consolidating. We need to break above this 1420 area, and from there, there's not much stopping us getting up into this golden zone. There's a few walls here. There's something around 1560. And there looks like there might be something here around this 1470 area. All right, so these are just little walls that I'm seeing here that we need to bust through, but there's nothing of real substance stopping us from getting up in this 1650, 1640-ish range, okay? And I think that on Monday, we will probably see the stock price go up above this 1420, 14, whatever this little area is right here, where you can put it in multiple spots, but I'm just going to go ahead and put it about right here. So, you know, anything really above 1410 is going to be a decent close above this little zone. All right, and I think that that's what's going to happen on Monday, for the simple fact that I know price doesn't want to be in here. We already know that since because I told you guys that there's not a lot of action in here. So we know price doesn't want to be where it's at right now. All right, April's coming up, guys. We're like 6 days away from April. So it doesn't really make sense logically that this stock would go below the trend line. It just doesn't. It just doesn't, guys. You know, I think that at the end of the day, they can short this stock all day long. They can short attack it. I think this stock naturally and organically, fair market price right now for this stock would probably be somewhere around $25. That's what I would think, 25 to 30 bucks, give or take a little bit. And the only reason we're not there is because it's being attacked. All right. And so all you guys that are worried if it's going to go lower, I think you guys can safely put your money on the fact that it's not going to go much lower. If we did drop down here to this 1010 range again, guys, I don't think it would ever stay there for long. And like I said, for the life of me, I can't figure out, and you know, with logic or reason, a reason why it would come down and touch this again. All right, we already came down here. We came down here. It tried to go lower and it didn't work. It didn't happen. All right, it did not. It wicked off really hard off this 1010. We had a huge boom back up into this little consolidation area that we're in now. So I don't think that that's going to happen, guys. We need some volume. We definitely need volume. That's definitely going to help us. Yesterday's volume was pretty decent. Lately, it's been kind of slow. It's been kind of low. The volume's been like 2 or 3 million all the way through the day, and at the end of the day, it jumps up to like 4 or 5 on a few days last week, if I'm not mistaken. So after hours is always looking good for Microvision, guys. I stopped watching after hours because it gets my hopes up, and you know, then the market opens and we drop $2, and it's just kind of depressing. So I tend to stay away from after hours, and I wouldn't let it affect you that much, guys. All right. But as far as the price action right now, I'm going to go ahead and make my prediction that on Monday, we are going to close above this 1410. We're going to close above 1410, okay? That's just what I think. I don't think we could come back down. We could trade sideways a little bit and touch this trend line, but I think, you know, closing above this 1410 is in the near future. And for the life of me, guys, I just can't figure it out how it would come below this trend line. I'm trying to play devil's advocate and figure out a way or why it would come down below it, but it just doesn't make sense that it would. So I don't think it will. Every single touch point we've had on this trend line has been huge. We've had huge moves up, okay? Even when we came down to 1010, look at this. I mean, just a gigantic move up. 1010 all the way to 1930, like that's insane. That's a $9. That's over a $9 increase, guys, in the span of what is this? March 5th all the way to March 22nd. So, you know, that's a little bit of time, but, you know, to move that much, that's just pretty crazy. Guys, April's coming up. We don't really know when we're going to get the information, get the PR. It could be April 1st. It could be April 30th. Who knows? But I think April is going to give us a lot of volume. I think we're going to get quite a bit of volume in April, and that volume, we're going to be using it to get us back up in these golden zones, show some power, break through them, and hopefully close above this 1920, which is what we're going to talk about right now, guys. Okay, we're going to talk about this 1920. This is a very, very important area. All right, this is the wall of all walls, okay? This 1920 right here, because after this, there's nothing basically stopping us from making a new high on the 10-year. There's nothing, okay? So we almost did it here, and I thought that I thought this was going to be the catalyst to shoot us up, but it just wasn't. We got short attacked. Excuse me, and we got pushed all the way back down here to this trend line, and that's okay, guys. That's okay. Just remember what you invested in. Remember the technology that you invested in. The reason why you invested in Microvision was not the price action. It was not the candlesticks, and it shouldn't be unless you're day trading. That's a different story. But most of us are long on this stock, and we're waiting for a buyout. We're waiting for a vertical to get sold. We're waiting for some kind of information from the company that something big is happening. We all know it's brewing, guys. We all know it's brewing. All right. Saval Oz still has not filed, guys, and we know now that it's up to Saval Oz to file. It's not up to Microvision. All right, they can facilitate the filing, but it is at the end of the day up to Saval Oz to file. All right, it is up to her, and she hasn't done it yet. And to me, it's very obvious that she wants to file under a new company. All right, whoever's buying Microvision or whatever's going to happen, there is a strategic reason that she has not done it yet. All right, and that is huge news for us, guys. That's very telling. It's very suspect, okay? And so unless Saval Oz showed up on day one drunk and got fired, there's a reason that she hasn't filed yet, okay? And I think it's a positive thing. I think it's very exciting. If you're in Microvision right now, it's a very exciting time. And this is not a bad time, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a dude that trades stocks, okay? And just know that. So take what I say with a grain of salt. But, I think this would be a really, really solid time to get into Microvision. We're right at the bottom of this trend line that's been respected this whole move. So I think that you're pretty safe getting in here. If you want to add on, this is a good spot. Maybe average down. And if you're averaging up, it's still a good spot. So this is a really nice spot to get in. Because I think from here there's nothing but up. I don't see us going down below this trend line, and that's just my take on it. Maybe you have another opinion. I'd love to hear about it, guys. Leave it in the comment section of this video. I read the comments. I try to respond to all of them, and you guys have shown me a lot of love, and I really appreciate it. I'm trying my best here, guys. I'm new to making these videos. I'm new to talking to people like this, so I hope I'm doing a good job. If I am, give me the thumbs up in the comments. Let me know how I'm doing. Okay, anything I can improve on, let me know, because I definitely want to get better at this. And that's pretty much where that's at. So guys, we went over what's happening right here, and this is just a few basic things that I do. There's not much you need to do to be able to read this price action. Guys, if you didn't know, I came from Forex. I basically traded naked Forex, okay? I didn't really use any indicators, trend lines, and golden zones. That's about it, all right? That's about it, and SMAs, that's about it. And I can throw this SMA on for us. Let me throw this band on for us real quick, guys. We are at the bottom of this band, okay? If you look throughout history, what happens is when price touches the top of the band, it typically reverses, okay? And this is a very dry way to trade, but I need you guys to know that it is a basic strategy, okay? And it does work. It can work, all right? So when price touches the top of this band, especially on a double top like this, you can expect a reversal. All right, same thing here. We're at the bottom of the band. You could expect it to reverse sometime soon. Look at this curve right here, this curve up. This is a very small gap right here that we have to fill. So I think that this is building up a lot of pressure right here. We're building up a lot of pressure. We're at the bottom. We're touching the bottom of the band. So I think we're going to see a big move up here in a little bit, guys. I really do. And if you look out through history, if you look back through history, you're going to see this. This is the way it plays out. We come to the bottom of the band, we make a big move up. We come to the bottom of the band, make a big move up. Top of the band, make a big move down. Bottom of the band, make a big move up. All right, we're now at the bottom of the band again. So I think we're going to see a big move up here, guys. And we just have, there's a lot of consolidation going on right now. And I think we're building up some pressure for a big move. April's coming up, so like I said, guys, I think our volume and is going to push us to the next level. We got to get above this golden zone. Once we get above this golden zone, this 1920 right here, which, guys, this 1920 closed above the previous high in the downtrend. All right, if I draw a trend line from here to here, we got 3 touch points. 1, 2, 3. That's a verified downtrend. We're in bearish territory. Okay, we made our way back up. We broke through the trend line here, came up and closed above the previous high in the downtrend. That's a very big reversal indicator for me. Okay, I got faked out. We all got faked out, and we had a huge crash. Okay, but we did close above it. So the next time that we close above this is going to be a big deal, guys. The FOMO is going to kick in. A lot of things are going to happen, and I think that's what's going to shoot us to the moon. So whenever you guys see this price close above 1924, or basically, somewhere in here, I could get it super tight for you guys. 1923. Okay, so if we close above 1923, you're going to see a big move up. There's nothing really stopping us after about this, this area right here between basically $20 and $21. Once we cross over $21, there is nothing, let me repeat that, there is absolutely nothing stopping us from making another all-time high, or a 10-year high, I should say. All right, there's no walls in here, guys. None. Look at this action here. There's nothing stable. There's nothing structured in here. We always want to look for structure in these candlesticks, and there is just no structure here. So when we close above $21, that's when we're going to see that moon boom, okay? That boomski to the moonski, like Chartology says. We're going to see that boomski to the moonski when we close above this $21 range. And that is in the near future, guys. I can almost guarantee you, like I said, don't take what I say literal. Don't just follow me blindly, but that's my prediction, and that's what price is telling me when I look at this chart and I do my TA on it. $21, close above that, it's game on, guys. It's game on. Oh my God. I'm so excited about it, guys. After 21 bucks, we're going to just be having green days left and right. It's going to be so sick. All right. Hold strong, guys. Diamond hands. Okay. Let me show you this SMA real quick. Let's put this SMA real fast. Where we at? Simple moving average. Let's put 2 on here so I can show you the 50 and the 200. We'll close this one off real fast. So let's see. Oh, I got to set it up. Give me 1 second. I did not have this set up. Oh man, you guys are going to have to watch me do all this. Oh crap. Oh man. I'm gonna have to do this fast, guys. I don't want this. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This is terrible for a recorded video. Okay, we're gonna do this slow so it actually works. Delete, 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 delete. We gotta get rid of all these. So we just have 150 SMA with one line, so we can use that to see what it's telling us. All right. All right, we got one. It didn't delete them all. I don't know why this isn't deleting. It's giving me so much trouble today. All right. There we go. Why is it doing that? I don't. Oh, that's why. Guys, I am just not on my game today. I was not prepared to make this video. This is kind of on the fly. This is kind of on the fly, for real. All right, so this doesn't matter. We'll just keep this one on. So we got our 50 SMA. I don't know why it's giving me so much trouble here. I really don't. Is it this one? Okay, there we go. There we go. Let me just make this a little bigger so we can see it. Style. Let's go ahead and make this. We'll make it white. And we'll make it white. And we'll make it kind of thick so you guys can kind of see here. All right. All right, there we go. So this is a 50 SMA. All right, guys, we are trading below this 50 SMA. So the 200 is going to be, let me see. Let me just add it on real fast for us. I'm sorry this is taking so long. I was not prepared. All right, let me just uncheck these. And we're going to put this at 200. All right, we're going to make this one, I don't know, we make it pink, I guess. Oh my God, I was not prepared for this. All right, so guys, we're trading above the below the 200, below the 50. Okay, we did have this death cross right here, and it pushed us down very, very, very far. All right, it pushed us down. It really did, and that's why we're at the bottom here. So I think sometime next week we're going to be above both of these. All right, if I go to a 4-hour, we're still above the 200. Okay, so that's good news. We're still well above this 200 SMA, and we are below the 50 on the 4-hour. So we need to make our way up and have this cross going to the upside. But I think we're probably going to do that somewhere on Monday or Tuesday. That's what I would imagine. All right, I think the volume is just going to start flowing in. I just really do. There's a lot happening in April. A lot of these companies know, not these companies, a lot of people know that April's the month for Microvision. Everyone's been waiting all this time. Some people have been waiting so long for this, and I think it's finally on us. So that alone is going to give us some volume. And like I said, guys, 1920, that's the big close. So as soon as we get above 1920, which I think will happen when we break out of this trend zone, this trend line right here, wherever it is, whether it's over here in the corner or it goes straight up on Monday and touches it. I think whenever we break out of the trend zone and get a close above this trend line, that's when we're going to see a close above 1923 or 24, whatever it is, into this zone right here. After this zone, it's the moon, guys. All right. So that's kind of my basic TA on the stock right now. I think we just need to make our way out of this consolidation zone to the upside, get above this 50 SMA, And that's what I think, guys, and I think that's what's going to happen. So my prediction for Monday is that we close above it doesn't matter where it is. I think we're going to close above this consolidation zone, somewhere up in this, in the area right here. I can't really say an exact number because it's very hard to do that. So, but as long as we close above this zone with some momentum and with some volume, I think that we're in at least to see up in this 1650 range, up in this golden zone right here. There's not much stopping us. Okay, this is a big respected line. So that's going to be a very strong indicator to me that we're going up if we close above this line. All right, it just is. It was used as support all over here, all over here. There's just a lot of support here at this level. All right, guys, this was it for today. I'm going to go ahead and close the video off. This was kind of just on the move, what's the word? I'm like off the top of the head kind of a video. I wasn't really prepared to do this, but I wanted to just go ahead and knock it out for you guys, tell you what I thought. And yeah, guys, I've been focusing on the live stream more than these recordings, which I'm gonna get back into these because these are fun too. But you guys have been so awesome to me, and I really appreciate it. If you guys haven't subbed already, press that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I'm on live or when I drop a new video. And guys, we have a Discord now, so it's gonna be in the description link of this video. It's a free public Discord. We got a really nice group of people in there. We talk stocks all day. We talk Microvision all day long. So if you like talking stocks and you like talking Microvision, please join us. I invite you to come in and make yourself known, make yourself at home, and become a part of the family. Okay, guys? Again, thank you so much for watching this video. Guys, like the video, and I appreciate you all very much. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys on live on Monday at 10 a.m. Maybe before. We might do it at the bell. We'll see what happens, but I will be on live on Monday, and we're just going to keep trucking along until we get to the moon, guys. All right, peace and love. Trade Mode James signing out, guys. Have a great weekend.